Hi, LTM. I'm greeting you this day and just wanted to give you an update on what is happening. I know by now you have heard that Governor Evers' stay-at-home order was lifted by the Supreme Court. And you've probably heard that a number of municipalities are starting to regather and that a number of businesses are starting to reopen. And I know I've gotten a couple of questions from congregants around what's LTM's plan. First of all, I want you to know that it was never God's intent for the church to have to gather virtually. It was never God's intent for us to have to practice physical distancing while continuing to stay spiritually united. After all, in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25, we are told, let us not forsake the assembling of ourselves together, as is the habit of some, but let us do so all the more as we see the day approaching. And so we understand that the church was designed for relationship. We were designed to exist in community. And yet, because of the seriousness of the coronavirus pandemic, it is necessary at this time for us to be apart. It is necessary for us to gather virtually through Zoom and Facebook and very small groups when we're able to see one another face to face. It is not our belief that this is going to go on indefinitely. However, we are aware that right now we must make decisions using 4 standards. The first standard is prayer. We're prayerfully considering what God would have us to do and when God would have us to regather. The second is wisdom. We are wisely paying attention to what science is saying and what experts are saying, and we're not trying to make a decision in a vacuum. Thirdly, it is through strategic planning, and we, the leadership team, myself and the other leaders, we have been meeting weekly to discuss what's going on and to plan for our regathering, and we will regather. We don't know exactly when that's going to be. We have a tentative date, and in a couple of weeks, hopefully, we'll be able to share that date. But we're watching all this going on. And the fourth way we're planning for regathering is faithfully. We are operating in faith and not in fear. Right now, regathering would probably be more detrimental than helpful, and therefore we are choosing not to meet together on Sundays and Thursdays for our normal activities. As soon as possible, we will resume meeting. But we want to make sure we do what is pleasing to God and what keeps as many of the LTM saints safe and healthy as possible. We have a great testimony to date. Not one member of LTM has tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. That's something to celebrate, and we want to keep it that way as much as it depends on us. And so I encourage you to reach out to one another, keep participating in our virtual gatherings, participate in our Thursday evening prayer and Bible study, participate in our Wednesday afternoon worship and word, participate in our Wednesday morning prayer time, participate in our Sunday virtual worship, and we will keep moving forward together. And at the right time, as led by the Spirit, we will regather. And what that will look like will probably be different than anything we've ever experienced. For we will need to take precautions and use strategies to make sure we stay safe. So I encourage you to keep praying. I encourage you to keep listening and keep watching, and we'll keep praying and working together so that soon we can be together again. God bless you.